We already know, and most likely if you're watching this on YouTube, you're already dealing with it. Servers are going down today for a good 8 hours. That's right, 8 hours of downtime, 8 hours of wondering what you've been doing with your life this entire time you've been playing this game for 20 years, 8 hours of dealing with your family and real-life problems. But it's also 8 hours to get work done, right? Go get your shit done in real life. Go get everything you got to get done. Run your errands. Do your job. Do all that shit you got to do. Greg from accounting doing extra accounting today for sure. Making sure that his abusive wife is going to be dealt with for tomorrow because once these servers go up, it's 11.1 time, boys. You'll be able to get in here and get all the shit done you want to get done. Now, what exactly are we going to be able to get done today? Well, oh, what is this, a fucking ad? No, it's me sponsoring myself with the Iron Sky Reaver. That's right, this mount was discontinued in 2023, and I'm bringing it back for a big giveaway, the Undermined giveaway. That's right, all you gotta do is tune into my stream for 1 hour. 1 hour. I'm live Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. Eastern Time. If you watch 1 hour of my shitty stream, you will get 1 point to enter to the giveaway for the Iron Sky Reaver. This giveaway ends on March 7th, so make sure you're in here. Get your 1 point, put up with my shitty face and my shitty voice, and you can get yourself the discontinued Iron Sky Reaver mount. Worth it if you ask me. Let's go straight to the patch notes, and we've talked a lot about this stuff before. Welcome to Undermined. We'll be venturing into the new Undermined zone, right? And first thing you're going to do is pick one of your 4 cartels that you're going to want to start gaining rep with. Now I'm going to talk about some of the cartel rewards and maybe what will lean you one way or another in terms of what you're going to be picking for these cartels, but you'll eventually be able to grind out rep with all of them. But first off, you want to pick the one that you want the stuff from first. So picking a cartel will be one of the first important things we do. Drive system, obviously you'll be doing that, you know, driving around, seeing how all that works. Liberation of Undermined raid will not be opening today. That'll be opening next week, March 4th, so be excited for that. Now, Operation Floodgate, this will be open. The new dungeon will be open. You'll be able to get in there, do the new dungeon. You just won't be able to do it in Mythic format yet. The Mythic Plus season and all of that won't be kicking off until the following week, so along with the raid. So get in there, check out this new dungeon for what it is, see what the paths might be for Mythic Plus, kind of get yourself ready for this being part of the Mythic Plus rotation. Cage of Carnage, the PvP arena, this will not be open until the new PvP season, so again, March 4th for this one. And then all your new tier sets for your classes, very good looking stuff, really class-oriented, not as, you know, goblin-y as I would have liked them to be, but for what they are, the class sets, they do look pretty damn cool. And you'll be able to get these in the new raid. The new dungeon rotation, we already know this, Operation Floodgate. This is for Mythic Plus. Cinderbrew Meadery, the Rookery, Dark Flame Cleft. Those are your 4 new ones. And then the Priory of the Sacred Flame, the Motherlode, Mechagon, and Theater of Pain are your returning ones. We also have new delve content. That's right, 2 new delves that you'll be able to delve into. They're called Excavation Site 9 and Side Street Sleuths. And then, of course, new rewards to be had for these delves, as well as a bunch of other new rewards. This is your PvP mounts right here. You got your delve rewards and everything else going on. And then a new boss, yeah, a new world boss going live too, so you'll be able to go in there, finish off that new boss, see what kind of stuff he drops. There will be kind of an item level increase across the board, and then tons of patch notes when it comes to class. I mean, I'm just going to fly through these. We're not going to go through. We've gone through these in multiple videos on YouTube already before. So many class changes. You're going to probably want to figure out how your class plays over this next week before the Mythic season and rating opens up. A few profession changes, quest changes, user interface changes as well. So I'll link these patch notes in the stream if you guys want, and below the video. Of course, you guys can go check those things out. I'm so happy we're getting new content. You and me both. Feels like I've been waiting for this patch for an eternity. One thing you'll be able to do, obviously, when you first get in, and what I'm going to be very interested in doing, is doing the new storyline, right? So we're going to be able to do chapters 1 through 4 starting today. Chapters 5 and 6 will actually not be available until the raid opens. He says March 3rd here. Maybe it's March 3rd or March 4th. I know the 4th is when the raid opens, but those stories will not be available until then. So going and doing chapters 1 through 4 will be kind of cool this week. We'll see how long that entire thing takes. Yeah, the March 4th time gate. Yep, that's basically what it is. Mythic Keystones will be resetting to a +2 for everybody. That's right, so don't worry about running Mythic Plus this week after reset, you know, to get your key ready for the next season. Blizzard has confirmed that Mythic Keystones will all be reset to level 2 to start Season 2. So there is no getting yourself ahead or getting ready or anything like that. The best thing you could probably do to get yourself ready is really run the new Operation Floodgate dungeon, because that one's going to be brand new to everybody. You're going to want to see what it's like, see, you know, what the boss mechanics are on a normal and heroic level before you jump into Mythic. So doing all of that, will be good. The only way you can really get ready for the season because everyone's keys are restarting. And then the cartel rewards. So I talked a little bit about this early in the video about picking your cartel. And how are you going to pick it? Well, basically based on whatever you like. So here we go. Some of the rewards that are going to be gotten from some of these guys. For Bilgewater, you can get a red paint job for your G99 breakneck, mount. So your breakneck, what's it called? Vehicle. So going and getting your red paint, that's decent. The other thing that you'll be able to get is this mount right here. So these mounts are really going to be kind of the deciding factor for you. You can get the red hyena boy mount. This is one that you can get from the Bilgewater Cartel, along with the Bilgewater junk hauler, teaches you to summon this companion, and the storefront in a box toy. Yeah, so some interesting looking toys here that you'll be able to get. A little storefront. This is kind of cool actually for a toy. Along with the Bilgewater junk hauler, as I mentioned earlier. This is another little toy here that you'll be able to get. So these are for Bilgewater. Now, if you want to do Steam Wheel, you'll get the green paint job, along with the mean green flying machine. This is the mount that you'll be able to get from this. A nice looking mount. Man, there's like no bigger image here for this. Oh, a very tiny look. Anyways, it's that little flying boy mount. You've seen it before. It's another iteration on it. Let's see if we got any good screenshots here. We don't. So this is the one that you're going to want to get if you want to, in fact, get the green mount. You're going to want to go with these guys, the Steam Weedles. Along with this, you'll be able to get the Epi companion here, which I believe is a little... Okay, little hyena. So a little hyena pet, if you want to go ahead and get that. And then, what is this? Everlasting is a potion. You make your mouth feel like oil and brinsness. What is it? What is this? Brininess of the oyster delicious. Okay, so an interesting looking flask here. Some kind of toy. Okay, it's a toy. Not sure what it's going to do, actually. What is the description on this thing? The color, the smell, the transformations, the elixir of is what bards speak of when regaling crowds with tales of ambergris. Okay, so it's some kind of goblin alcoholic drink. I'm not sure. Blackwater Cartel will give you a blue paint job, along with the Blackwater Shredder Deluxe. Probably one of the cooler mounts of the ones we've discussed so far. Big mech suit. This might be the one that I want to go with early on here. You can also give the Wavebreaker Mechasaur. So this is the pet you'll be able to get. It looks like a little play on the T-Rex mount, but a little Mechasaur mount here. And then following that up with the Personal Fishing Barge. So wow, man, this is a really good one, actually. You get the little personal fishing barge. It looks like a little inflatable that you'll be able to sit on the water. So the Blackwater Cartel, to me, is the winner so far here. And then the Venture Co. company giving you the yellow paint job along with the Orchard Delivery Rocket. So this is a play on the typical, love rocket that we've seen before, except this one's yellow. So you'll be able to go out and get that, along with a yellow Mecha Gorilla. So this is a play on the boss fight, right? We got the, what's it called, Mechasaur, and now the Mecha Gorilla as well, along with the Throw-In Saw Blade. So throw a saw blade at a friendly player. Interesting. Okay, so throwing a saw blade around. That's a nice little one. That's for Venture Co. company. Again, you'll be able to get all of these eventually, but I guess you want to pick which one, whatever you want to pick to start out to get the things that you want first. Again, for me, probably Bilgewater is the one to go with just because of the mech suit and the blue color. I kind of like that. But pick what you want. Choose what you want. Moving on to the little interview with Mr. GM here with our good friends Ian Hazakostas and Associate Game Director Maria Hamilton. That's right. So they got into some interesting stuff here. Originally, Delves, he said, were planned to have different companions beyond Bran. So Bran wasn't supposed to continue into Season 2, but later on they revisited that whole thing, and I think they just thought it was going to be too much work. So continuing forward with Bran and keeping him at the same level, because Ian did mention that he thought restarting the leveling process for a Delve companion was going to feel bad, so they thought just bringing Bran back, keeping his level as it was going to be the best way to continue forward with Delves, at least for this expansion. I still think in Midnight we're probably going to get a new companion. For Delves, Undercoins are being reset in Season 2, and Curios are planned to reset every season, so go ahead and spend that shit before servers go down today. And then flying and Undermine. When they designed Undermine, it was specifically designed this way. The skybox, they said, was not going to look very good if you're flying around under it. And then the drive system is supposed to fit Undermine better. They do not expect flying to ever be made available in Undermine. I don't know why Blizzard keeps Xing out flying. I personally, sometimes I want to get around on a ground mount just for the feel of it all and taking it all in, and maybe that's what they kind of want to go for here. But flying should eventually be available. And who knows how long we're going to spend in Undermined or if we're ever going to go back after this patch. But I feel like flying should eventually be unlocked. But there it is. It's all in terms of news.